So they brought them together, and I want to add that this is the first time Adam Fox and Barry Croft ever meet in person. They had been kind of like Facebook acquaintances, but like I said, Barry lives in Delaware, Adam is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They never would have had the opportunity or even like a reason to come together were it not for the FBI putting on this meeting and bringing these people together and then trying to encourage them to go out and do, stupid things. So that night, Steve Robeson was trying to get a group of these guys to go into a riot that was happening in Columbus, Ohio. Oh, we need to do something about these guys. Cops aren't going to do anything. They were telling Barry they were going to be in his backyard. And Barry, he's a truck driver. He has to leave. He's got 3 young daughters. He's worried that, like, what if these people show up to my neighborhood and attack my family and I'm not there?
Yeah.
Like, I need to have a network of people that can, maybe come and show up, on short notice. So it starts getting these guys thinking like we have to do something. And they're constantly pushing them that we have to have goals, we have to have objectives, or we're just going to stop having meetings. So the pressure's being put on them. And I want to make a comment here too about COVID and mental health, because this is something that doesn't get talked about enough. When you have people locked down like this, and for people who aren't in Michigan, I'm sure you could speak to this better than I could. This was not like other states where, we maybe had to wear a mask, but, it was kind of like an inconvenience, but we were allowed to go to the gym. We were allowed to go to stores. We were allowed to like do normal, we could work. Nobody, was prevented from earning a living. She shut this state down. She left open liquor stores, marijuana dispensaries, but you couldn't go to work unless you were an essential worker. And so you had these guys who were stuck at home. They couldn't earn money. They have nothing to do all day except bitch about the government. And then the FBI is giving them copious amounts of marijuana and liquor and then recording them while they're just talking crap. That's what's happening. And then in the background, they're doing field training exercises. So they're doing regular militia trainings, and that is videotaped and then taken out of context to make it look like they're practicing for kidnapping a governor. And it's like, no, these are just standard, like what you have at a militia field training exercise. They have, different firearms, techniques, tactics. They had a medical tent where they were teaching people how to like tie a tourniquet or what have you.